Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities, and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi Dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you will be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily somewhere in the video, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comment section. Good luck! Now, let's proceed with the latest Iraqi Dinar news and intel today. Please take these information with a grain of salt, and please make sure to do your own due diligence. Before we get into all the detailed updates from the intel providers, there are several intriguing developments that caught my attention and could play a major role in Iraq's revaluation or reinstatement process. Iraq's foreign currency reserves have climbed again, closing in on the $99 billion mark, a signal that the central bank is strengthening its monetary foundation. At the same time, we're seeing Iraq align the timing of its major investment forum with its next WTO Accession meeting, hinting at larger economic goals in motion. There's also growing clarity around the dinar's current role on the Forex market, and while it's still considered restricted, the infrastructure Iraq is building for digital payments and financial reform is setting the stage for something much bigger. These updates might not come with a flashing countdown timer, but when you put the pieces together, the direction is hard to ignore. Let's dive into everything that's been shared, and I'll wrap things up with my own thoughts and analysis at the end. From newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat. So again, more talk about some $2 rate in the country of Iraq and rolling out the newer lower denominations. I can guarantee you that there is not $2 rate in Iraq. They are still using the official CBI rate of $13.20. This is also bullshit about lower denominations being out in Kurdistan or elsewhere. Trust me, when the CBI does bring out the newer lower denominations, articles will precede it in the news. My CBI contact has told me months ago that the news articles are already designed and ready to go, given the proper timing. It is not yet. It will not be and cannot be some secret information only told to a few. I have a contact that works directly on this project to delete the zeros in the CBI, and I would know if any new rate comes out. From Intel Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK. Article: Finance is heading to complete the budget schedules and parliamentary warning. They are letting them know the budget schedules should be done in the next couple of days. I think we are about to see a culmination of things coming together. From Intel Guru Frank 26. Community comment: There is a rate inside of Iraq with $1.21. To which I say, bull caca. What are you, stupid? You can go to the CBI website and see the rate is not $1.21. They would have to have a change in their market prices. To make such a statement that there's a rate change inside of Iraq only, not outside, is nonsense. They would have to reprice everything in order to reflect the current situation, not 1310 value, which is what is reflected right now. You silly rabbit. From Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram. Iraq is on the Forex market, but not in the same way as major global currencies like the US dollar, euro, or British pound. The IQD is not freely convertible internationally. You can't walk into a bank or Forex platform in the United States or Europe and easily trade IQD. Most major Forex brokers do not list the Iraqi Dinar for retail trading because it is a non-convertible restricted currency. Its trading is confined mainly to inside Iraq or in niche physical currency exchanges abroad, often for speculative purposes. From Newshound Intel Guru, FNU LNU, the dinar outside of Iraq is speculation currency and will retain its numerical denomination. That currency only is what will be exchanged for the revalued rate at face. All currency inside the country will be swapped out for the new specie. 25,000 note will become 25 dinars. 10,000 note will become 10 dinars. Delete the zeros. This isn't that hard. From Newshound Guru, Pimpy, community comment. In country and out of Iraq are two different scenarios. What do you mean two different scenarios? No two different scenarios. Once you change the exchange rate, it goes worldwide. There's not two different scenarios, period. From Intel/Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK. So we have the Economic Investment Forum happening the same times as the fourth meeting with the WTO. Article, preparation for the fourth meeting of the Accession to the World Trade Organization. This is a negotiation meeting. Iraq has met all their obligations. They are also expected to have an international rate with no sanctions or restrictions on the dinar. This is huge. From Intel Guru Frank 26. The CBI, through Asraflak, is teaching you the American dollar is going away and shrinking, and the Iraqi dinar is gaining fast. Soon, when it's in position they wanted it to be, I believe they will show you the exchange rate. They're telling you this shrinking is getting to the point of 1-to-1 with the American dollar, in my opinion. This is a good position for the dinar to go internationally, maybe about $1.25 in my opinion. Regardless, the security and stability that was required by removing Iranian influence is among us. We are witnessing security in your country inside and out like it's never been. We are witnessing history not just with the Iraqi dinar exchange rate, but with other currencies as well, all because of Donald Trump. He is literally changing the financial structure on this planet right before our eyes. From Newshound/Intel Guru Walkingstick, remember the value of their currency is items assets tapped and items untapped. Therefore, it is far more than what they are registering. All resources in Iraq as whole, whether they are mined or unmanned, tapped or untapped, oil and gas resources, all of this counts towards their reserves and towards the value of their currency. From Newshound Guru Clare, article. The Central Bank of Iraq announces the latest statistics on its foreign exchange reserves. Quote, the bank stated in official statistics, reviewed by Shafaq News Agency, that the central bank's foreign reserves as of May 22nd of this year amounted to 98.83 billion, equivalent to 128.479 trillion Iraqi dinars, an increase from May 1st when reserves amount to 97.943 billion, or the equivalent of 127.326 trillion dinars. Before ending with the last updates, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is culmination. Comment below if you think we are close to the revaluation or the reinstatement of the dinar. You can be the lucky winner if you like, subscribe, and watch the main content of this video. This will be for this coming Sunday's giveaway, and the winner will be announced in one of the Sunday's videos, so you do not want to miss it. From Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram, compared to Iran, Iraq is a wealthy country with over $100 billion in foreign reserves. However, if the U.S. doesn't see the implementation of global standards in the banking sector and the exclusion of banks allowing U.S. dollars to flow into Iran, the U.S. could further tighten the flow of U.S. dollars from Iraq's Federal Reserve account. This would affect Iraq's ability to function and cause deep fluctuations in the IQD exchange rate. From Newshound Guru Pimpy, name a country that has revalued their currency in which they keep all the zeros on there. Never, ever, ever in the history of revaluing a currency. The Iraqi dinar from 0.00076 and increase it all the way to $3.22. You know what the increase is? 4,000% increase in value. Have you ever heard of any currency that has increased that much? Never. And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank 26. My broker has to file all that information about dinar buyers and send it to the U.S. Treasury. They know who you are. And there's also evil people, and they know who you are. They're coming after you. That's more the institutional or government side. Be smart. After reviewing all the latest updates, we're seeing major movements from Iraq that, in my opinion, point directly toward readiness for a potential reinstatement or revaluation. Clare's report on the central bank's growing foreign reserves, now nearing $99 billion, shows that Iraq is not only securing its financial base, but positioning itself to back a stronger dinar. Sandy Ingram also highlights the deeper layers of how the IQD is still considered a non-convertible, restricted currency on global platforms, yet the digital infrastructure Iraq is building will change that. Combine that with MarkZ's observations about Iraq preparing for both the Economic Investment Forum and WTO Ascension meetings, and we start to see a convergence of milestones that don't happen by coincidence. Iraq is ticking off every box required for global financial integration. Now, I want to directly address a comment made by Guru Pimpy that's been circulating the idea that no currency has ever revalued by 4,000%, and that an RV to $3.22 is basically a fantasy. Honestly, this kind of argument blends half-truths with fear-based logic, and I want to break it down for you. First, Pimpy claims that no country has revalued without deleting zeros, and that's just not true. What he's doing is confusing a revaluation, RV, with a redenomination, LOP. These are two totally different processes. A revaluation is when the exchange rate is adjusted upward, potentially without touching the number of zeros on the note, while a redenomination is mostly cosmetic, removing zeros to simplify accounting but offering no real gain in value. Kuwait, for example, didn't delete zeros when they reinstated their currency after the 1991 Gulf War. Their rate went from roughly 30 cents back to over $3 overnight without advance notice. And they did this without removing zeros, without pre-announcing it, and without a gradual rollout. Iraq could do the same. Secondly, Pimpy's 4,000% increase argument only sounds shocking if you ignore the actual history of the Iraqi dinar. The $3.22 rate was Iraq's real functioning rate before the 2003 invasion and subsequent devaluation. Returning to that historical rate isn't some wild baseless spike. It would be a reinstatement, similar to what Kuwait did. That's not unprecedented. That's documented history. Germany, Japan, South Korea, and others have all seen major value shifts under monetary reform. Iraq's case is unique, but not impossible. Third, the logic that no currency has ever done this, so Iraq won't, just doesn't hold up. Iraq is in the middle of a carefully calculated economic transformation, de-dollarization, expanding digital payment infrastructure, consolidating the role of the central bank, preparing for IMF Article 8, and aligning with WTO standards. They're not just dreaming, they're laying the groundwork for a serious monetary shift. So no, it's not just hopium. This is a well-orchestrated transition that many of us have been watching unfold for years. In my opinion, while no one knows the exact day or hour this change will occur, it's no longer a question of if, but when. Iraq is reclaiming its position globally, and with the right framework now in place, the possibility of a reinstatement at or near historical levels becomes not only plausible, but likely. This is my final analysis for now. Let's stay grounded, stay informed, and keep watching closely. Furthermore, we posted a breaking analysis today. This is breaking news out of Iraq. The country just completed a major step toward full WTO membership, and it's sending shockwaves through the dinar community. In this video, I dive deep into what this means, how it connects to Article 8, currency convertibility, and why this moment could be a key turning point toward the RV or RI. Most people don't realize how significant this move is, but once you connect the dots, the picture becomes crystal clear. I did a full analysis breaking down the implications, the timeline, and whether Iraq could actually pull the trigger soon. Don't miss it. Click the video in the top right to watch now. Lastly, we will continue to post videos about the recent events and articles supporting the changes taking place in Iraq, so you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next one.